Hi everybody, Dr. Sam Zaranovich here, and today I want to give you another small intervention that with repeated use can have a big impact on how your body feels and how your brain feels and how your life feels. So this practice is called neck seaweed. If you haven't done my seated seaweed practice before, start there. That's the foundation. This is a variation on that, so start with that video. I'll link to it in the comments. But what we want to start with is just from the top of the shoulder or the top of the rib cage up. And we're going to be doing some gentle, slow seaweed movement there. The rule for seaweed is always not much bigger than 25–30% of your total range of motion. So if my whole range of motion is here to here, then this is my seaweed range of motion. It's small. And this is the first movement. It's a side-to-side seaweed. I'm trying for sinuousness. Sometimes I picture the way snakes move or the way fish swim. There's a side-to-sideness in their spines. You'll also notice that I'm moving fairly slowly, and I could even stand to slow it down some. The idea is giving every joint the opportunity to open and move a little bit. So you see how small. Gradually, as the tissue softens, I can easily and effortlessly move further without any more force. But still, keep it to maybe a third of your whole range of motion, under a half. So this is the side seaweed. Next, I want to go for a nodding movement, or a vertical seaweed. So this is this up and down movement. Now if I tuck my chin all the way to my chest, if I look all the way up at the ceiling, that's my whole range of motion. And the rule of thumb is still a quarter to a third. So here's my nodding seaweed. Here I want to really feel the base of the neck. As soon as I can feel right in here, the base of the neck, just a little opening, I'm done, and I come back the other way. Really small, no pressure, no force. Just waking up this range of motion. And when I get that deep, full breath, that like, relief, I'm done. The next movement is rotation. So again, I can turn my head all the way and all the way. That's my whole range of motion. So maybe as much as a third of that. Just letting the chin pivot back and forth. You'll also notice that there's a little tilt that's happening automatically in my head as my chin leads and changes direction. I know I'm doing this right if it's pleasant, if it's relaxing, if it feels good, if my mental chatter is calming down, if the tissue feels like it's softening, like it's getting easier to do, or even if I have any kind of emotional experience about this at all. What we're trying to do is help your brain shift out of fight or flight and back into rest and digest. Probably not much more than 20 seconds of that. The last movement is, the technical name for this kind of movement is protraction retraction. But what that really means is keeping the head fairly level. I want to press my chin forward and pull my chin back. So there's my full range of motion. I don't want the full range of motion for this. I want, again, a quarter to a third. Just gliding. I like to think of this as like I've set my head on a swing set and I'm pushing it so gently, just rocking forward and back. And again, I got a nice like pleasure response at the back of my neck, a nice deep breath, and that means I'm done. This whole practice probably doesn't want to take much more than 5 minutes on the outside. All of these tools are designed to be very, very quick interventions that you can do kind of anywhere, kind of anytime, so that when stress starts rising up in your body, you have a very rapid solution to it. You don't have to wait until you get home and journal and meditate and talk to your friends and talk to your therapist, but have something you can do about it right then and there. And also so that you have little tiny things that you can be doing all of the time and to build a habit of soothing your nervous system through movement that you're in control of, and that can help you lower the baseline activation level, the baseline stress level that your brain is used to operating under, gradually. Incremental changes over time. I hope you found this helpful, and if you have any questions, by all means feel free to email me, and I look forward to hearing from you. Take care.